Hi, welcome back. And so we've done so much in CSS and CS3 already. You are already a professional. Some of you have started sending in me works you've done so far. You've started sending me a guy that did something like Facebook, redesigned the Facebook page and all that, and it's awesome. And so we're going to do one more thing in CS3. We're going to do some other things, not one more thing. There are a few things to cover up, and I would have done justice to CSS for you. And so we're going to do CS3 transition. And so, and to do this quickly, I created a button, and I gave it a type. And so I used the type selector. I used the element selector of button. So color, border, padding, font, background. You all know all of this. You're a professional now, all right? And so we did this pseudo element selector, and so that's what we have here. Now you see, this is too fast. It's flipping very fast, and so something I also want to do is to make it transit, flow in gradually. You need to add that blend. And so to do that, we introduce what we call the transition. The transition. And so I'm going to go ahead here and type the transition. And so I did the WebKit transition. So now this is how transition works. You transition a style. Okay? And so we're saying transition background. Okay, so then transition is the same thing anyway, but adjust for different browsers as usual, for modern browsers and all other old browsers. And so hover. So we're saying transition this background. Use 2 seconds to do this. Okay, and so remember, this is the way this works. So we'll refresh this, press F5, then we'll. Do you see it's not that fast again? So let's go ahead and let's say make this 5 seconds, and let's see if we are. And so let's see. So you see the way it flows. But if I go ahead and remove that now, you see to go back to our. So that's it about transition. So you can actually perform multiple transitions. For example, I can go ahead here and add border color, I'll say let me see 288049, and so I can add multiple. I can say transition property. Okay, then I'll say background, comma, border. Okay, I'll repeat the same thing. So here I will say so I've done transition properties, so I will say transition property as well. Okay, so I will take this off, then I will have to add and now transition duration. And so I'll say web kit. I'll say transition duration. So you can add this like this. And so I'm going to say For this one, I'm going to say 1 second, comma, I'm going to say 2 seconds. And so we'll just go ahead and add that like this. So you can actually do multiple, that's the point I'm trying to make. So we're not just transiting, we're transiting with the border. Okay. So you can go ahead and change different colors and try that for yourself, and you can actually write this in a shorthand. Okay. Okay, so you can do this in a shorthand. Let me just show you that. So we can say WebKit transition. Okay, then this other one we can just say transition. We can just say I'll remove this. And so I'm gonna take this out as well. Okay, so we have WebKit. Then we have this, and so we can now say background. I can say background 2 seconds. 2 seconds, then I'll remove this comma for shorthand. Then I can say ease in. Ease in. So this is the type of transition. Ease in 0 seconds. So we'll go ahead and just put the same thing for the other one. So you can actually, the point I'm trying to make, you can put the different transition properties and it will still give us the same transition, slow. Okay. And so a few properties. So the transition is a shorthand properties for setting. The transition delay specify when the transition will start. Should it start immediately? You put 0 seconds. And so then transition properties specify the name of the CSS properties to which. So this is the transition property. Of course, this is the transition keyword. Then this is the transition delay. Okay. So the transition timing function specify how the intermediate value should be affected. So that's when we introduce ease in. Another thing I want to show us in the later course is the animation. We'll do that quickly, and we can call it a day today. Okay,